Welcome. If you're here, it means you're looking for some help finding the right dog trainer in Xenia, and you've definitely come to the right place. So let's start with the why. You know, having a well-trained dog is what lets you really enjoy all the great things about our town. It means you can have a relaxing walk on the bike trails or hang out at Shawnee Park without any stress. It just makes everything better for you, your dog, and everyone around you. All right, here's a quick look at what we're going to cover. We'll walk through these 6 key areas to make sure you have everything you need to feel confident in your choice. First things first, let's talk about a trainer's philosophy. This is honestly the most important piece of the puzzle because it sets the foundation for the entire relationship you're building with your dog. The approach you'll see most often from modern certified trainers is positive reinforcement. It's really simple, It's all about rewarding the behaviors you want to see more of. So instead of punishing your dog for jumping, you teach and reward a polite sit instead. It's all about building trust, and this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you have methods that build confidence and teach your dog what you want them to do. On the other, you have approaches that rely on fear, which can seriously damage your bond. For a happy long-term relationship, reward-based methods are for sure the way to go. Okay, so let's say you found a trainer who says they use positive methods. That's great, but how do you know they really have the expertise to back it up? Well, these letters actually mean a lot. They show that a trainer has passed some tough exams on animal behavior and ethics. It's proof that they're committed to their education and are up to date on the most effective and humane ways to train. All right, next up, you need to think about the format of the training. There's no one-size-fits-all answer here. The best program is the one that fits your goals, your dog's personality, and your schedule. This chart is a super helpful way to break it down. Need to work on socialization and basic commands around other dogs? Group classes are perfect, but if you're dealing with something specific at home, like barking at the mail carrier, then private lessons are probably your best bet for that one-on-one focus. Now, let's get practical and talk about money. What should you expect to budget for professional dog training here in Greene County? Just to give you a ballpark figure, a single 1-hour private lesson is typically going to fall somewhere in this range. This is a good baseline to have in your head as you start looking around. As you can see, the costs vary a lot depending on the service. One thing to notice is that packages with multiple sessions often offer better value. And that makes sense, right? Training isn't a one-and-done deal. Consistency is key, and a package helps you build on your progress week after week. So to find that perfect trainer for you and your pup, it really helps to be prepared. Knowing what to ask during a consultation can make all the difference. Think of this as your personal checklist. Asking these questions helps make sure there are no surprises and that you're finding a true professional partner who's transparent, qualified, and a great match for your family. Finally, let's connect all this back to our community here in Xenia by looking at some local rules and a few great spots to practice those new skills. These are just the basics of being a good dog-owning neighbor here in Xenia and Greene County. Keeping your dog leashed, having their county license, and being mindful of barking. And honestly, a good training plan makes following all these rules so much easier. And this is the fun part, getting out there and using what you've learned. You can use amazing local spots like the Xenia bike path for leash walking practice, or head to the dog park to work on recall. Taking those skills from your living room into the real world is what it's all about. You can see now how picking the right trainer is such a big first step. It really does set the stage for having a happier, more confident dog and, let's be honest, a much less stressed you. Best of luck on your search. A well-trained dog really will make every walk downtown, every time a neighbor stops by to chat, and every trip to the park a more relaxed and joyful experience for absolutely everyone.